A torn ligament in my arm. Who knew? AJ, who works out here as one of our producers, said his dad had the same thing, like for 2 years, and didn't even know it. Because sometimes when you fall and you injure yourself, you think, oh, I just, got a bruise or pulled a muscle. But then after a while, when it doesn't go away, you constantly have pain. And the reason I bring all that up is because, yeah, I'm going to get it fixed. But in the meantime, heat really does the trick. And I love having a heating pad like this from Sunbeam. So this is the 12 by 24, ultra soft. And look, it's just the right size to put over my boo-boo or your tummy or your knee or whatever it is that's hurting. And we have it at a great price today for you of $30 or 3 payments of $10. It's super soft like a teddy bear. It's got a wonderful microfiber side that's flat on the other side. You don't feel bumpy wires or anything like that. And you can adjust the heat, and it's fantastic. So, we have loved Sunbeam's bigger ones or heating blankets, but sometimes you just need a small one that's just for that specific area. So Janine Mullen's standing by. She's going to tell us more about this. We have only the beige color remaining because it's been so popular. But Janine, Sunbeam is one of my favorite brands for so many reasons.
Oh, thank you so much, Carolyn. And I'm glad it was giving you some relief for your pain there in your arm. Jeez. So this is nice and big. So it's 12 by 24, but like Carolyn was saying, you can really kind of customize it to those areas that are bothering you. You can kind of mold it to those areas, whether it's like a wrist or a leg or a shoulder or an arm. It's ultra soft on the one side. It's almost like stuffed animal soft. It's so soft.
Yeah.
And then it's like a light flannel on the other. But Carolyn, I like too that this cord is so long, the 9-foot long cord, with the 4 heat settings, and the controller slightly lit, so you can use it in the dark. And of course, it has the 2-hour auto shut off, which I appreciate.
So I'll show you up close. So there's your warm, low, and it changes up or down rather quickly when you change the setting that you want. It can go all the way up to high. So there's your 4 heat settings. And then down here shows you the auto on. And you can tell when it's on because the red light is on, but it will automatically shut itself off after how much time, Janine?
2 hours, which I think is a perfect amount.
So if you want to take a nap, or you want to relax when you're watching TV and you fall asleep, you don't have to worry that it's going to stay on all night or something.
Yeah, and I'm so guilty of jumping up to let the dogs out, or then I get absent-minded and start doing something else. So I don't have to worry, wow, did I leave that heating pad on my sofa? You just can keep going. I like to, now this is a little more of a traditional heating pad in that there's actually a underneath part that gets heated up, and it gets heated up with XpressHeat. So you start to feel that heat within 30 seconds. So it's pretty immediate. And then also, the kind of more like traditional when we were growing up, they do have a piece here that you can dampen if you want that moist heat therapy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then this cover, Carolyn, is machine washable. So you take the cover off to machine wash.
Okay.
And you'll notice, though, although this is plastic, when you turn it on, it becomes so moldable and flexible and really able to just wrap it around those areas.
And I'm going to move my microphone so I can put it where I want it to go, on my shoulder. Hold on a second. But I just wanted to mention that, yes, you can wrap it. If I wanted to wrap it all around my arm, part of what hurts is my bicep right here. So I can certainly do that as well. And I'm feeling it's so warm already, and I just turned it on. And, again, you guys, if you have a tummy ache, I'll scoot over here so you can see, you can put this, right over your tummy area, or maybe you, hurt your knee, you pulled a muscle, any old place. Maybe it's your neck or your back, and you can put it down. It's nice and sort of rectangular shape, so you can put it like behind you and lean back on your pillow, and now that pulled muscle in your neck or down your back is really getting the heat that it needs. And it's amazing how therapeutic this heat can be, isn't it?
It's true. It really does promote healing. It brings relief because it brings blood flow to those areas of the body where the heat is. So it's not just mentally that it makes you feel better. Physically, it really does help. So if you know someone who has arthritis, or maybe you've had arthritis or an ache and pain that you haven't tried heat on in a while, please give this a go, because I think you will really appreciate the difference.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to loosen those tense muscles. It's going to give you relief of minor strains and joint pain, even stiffness. It really helps with stiffness. And it brings blood flow to the injury, and that's why it promotes the healing. So think about it for your joint pain, arthritis, muscle spasms, strains and sprains. So also, Carolyn, I have to say too that, like, I live in an older house, and sometimes I just love having the actual heat when I'm watching television. Or it's
just
a nice
keeps you
way
cozy.
to end my day. Yeah, it's very good, especially with this cover. It's so ultra soft. It's like a stuffed animal.
I will speaking of animals, I will make a disclaimer that if you're putting this on your body and you're watching TV to stay warm, your cat or dog will also want to share, and that's okay because this is machine washable. So again, all you do is unplug the plug right here and take the cover off. The cover can go in the machine and then slip it right back on when it's out of the dryer. So super easy. And, you know, again, if you are suffering from something chronic, or maybe it's, you know, as we get older, we kind of overdo it. We don't even know it till 2 days later. You know, my injury came from a fall. I slipped a slip and fall on the ice about almost 2 years ago now. And, you know, it got better for a while. Then I think I re-injured it because I didn't know that it had happened, you know, what had happened. So things happen. You know, we live life. We're active people. We overdo it at the gym. We overdo it in the garden. Maybe, you know, we tried to lift up that new puppy that got bigger than we thought he was going to be. You know, whatever it might be, this will help with all of those muscle strains and aches and pains.
100%. And I do like that the 4 heat settings are so customizable. So there's the warm, low, medium, and high right there. And like Carolyn said, you know, it's lit up so you can use it in the dark. And then right there on the controller, it does say auto off. So I tend to forget sometimes if things have an auto shut off. So I like that it's on there, and it's going to tell you the 2-hour auto off. It'll turn off by itself in 2 hours. The cord is generous. It's 9 foot long. So I like that too. And, you know, Carolyn, I love heat therapy. I really believe in it, not only for my body, but I find it relaxing. I want to remind everyone, it's great if you have a cold or flu. It's really comforting for those aches and pains.
Yeah. And, you know, if you have a little accident, you know, your doctor's probably going to tell you to, you know, maybe do heat or cold or back and forth. And this is a great way to get the heat option. So stay in the ordering process for this one. You can get it home for $10 with Easy Pay today. 3 payments of $10. There is no reorder coming in on this. I wonder if I could, too bad this cord isn't like 100 feet long so I could wear it for the entire show. Anyway, thank you, Janine. It's so nice to see you. Take care. Happy New Year.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Okay. Our next item are these wonderful sticky hooks. All right.